Hello and welcome to Uncommon Starcraft Into the Forge, episode 116. I'm your host Casey, and today we're going to get a little bit better at Starcraft. Hello, today it's 11:53. I'm doing this episode at the last possible minute. Just had a very busy day. Went out and saw a few friends. Right before I moved, it's the last chance I had to see them, and I came back here. And we actually played some Dungeons and Dragons. If you didn't know, I host a Dungeons and Dragons game for my close friends and clanmates. It was fantastic, but it went long. Normally, I like to do my games before we have anything. Like I do them right in the beginning of the day and I get them out of the way. First chance I get. But today, we're doing it 7 minutes to midnight. So this is daily. This does count. I'm doing it, but it's going to be a little fun. So, a little tired. Not warmed up at all. Haven't played Starcraft one bit today, so it's going to be a little bit of fun. If we take a look, and if I remember correctly, I'm not actually using my notepad recently. I don't know if it's going to be a permanent fixture, but if we take a look, I'm still working on All Army Key, not having it attached to myself anymore and focusing on not being supply blocked. We've had quite a bit of a great run lately. Let's take a look at this in-game. We've had quite a bit of a run of wins. Am I on the right profile? Yeah, I'm on the right profile. 78 wins, 67 losses. We're well in the positives. It's been a really good run for us. Let's hope we can keep it going. So, let's keep it going. We're going to go ahead and queue up ranked 1v1 Terran. If we get 3 losses today, it'll be a fantastic day because we got to play StarCraft. What the hell else are we going to do? Play World of Warcraft? Jeez. I'm kidding. I played it for way too long today. I don't even think my sound is working. That's okay. We're going to play anyway. TVZ on Frost LE. A lot of spawn locations here. I don't know where he's going to be. I actually don't have sound. I'll have to fix this after this game. There's my natural. I'll call that my third for now. There. Alright. Been a long day. So, let's get into this. I really don't have sound. Where's this? Oh man. I'm going to hit this button. There we go. Options. Sound. How'd that happen? What button do I hit? Alright. TVZ. Good luck, have fun.
Additional supply.
Might hurt me, but I can't be rude. Not at all.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
Alright, let's find where he's at. Let's take a quick look over here, over here, over here. Come back to the mineral line. So, and then the opposite spectrum here, here. He's not going to make it that far. Now, of course, we have to get to 19 SCVs before... Oh. Get him in there. I'm a little behind. That gas is going to hurt me. 19 SCVs before this Reaper pops out. Or the ability to create the Reaper pops out with Great Orbital.
Insufficient
There we go.
Vespine gas.
It's not going to be good. There we go.
In the rear with the gear.
Alright, so we know he's out in the bottom left.
You scared me. You're the bomb, huh?
Got our expansion up.
Big job, huh? What's going
Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. Go ahead.
Alright, found him.
Our SCVs are under
Oh, he
attack.
got me.
Armed and ready. Sure thing. SCV ready.
I feel like this is going to be a rough game already. I'm totally not in it.
Feel them. What's it worth?
Let's bring you over here. I need to pay attention to you.
Been waiting. SCV ready.
put
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. Got something for me to kill. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Bad news. What? You want something?
all right. I just need the information. That's all I need to get.
You're the Reaper man.
No, didn't get it.
Not enough.
All right.
SCV ready. What's going on?
Add-on.
Well, I didn't get the information, and I should have, because I should have just scanned.
Ready to raise some hell.
But it's whatever.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Of course, I should have just scanned again. But I'll get it with this SCV, this drop. I'm gonna pull over some.
Ready to raise some hell.
Alright, let's close that up.
In the rear with SCV ready. Ready for dust. SCV ready.
In the pipe, 5x5. Here.
SCV ready.
Find you. Alright, you are here. Are you here?
Will do, Command.
SCV ready. Huh?
Add-on complete.
Big what some? What's going on? SCV ready.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Where's the hot ass?
That was rough.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
That was really rough, actually.
Sure thing.
Should have made that silly of a mistake.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. It's about me. SCV ready. SCV ready. You want it?
Let's
Add-on.
get this out. Let's get this out.
SCV ready. Who wants some?
Not enough energy.
SCV ready. Move it. Jordan. SCV ready. Gangway. Coming through.
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting. Armed. This better be. SCV ready.
Add-on. Additional. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
I'm kind of relying on
Additional
the
supply depots required.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
Yes, sir. Ah,
Additional supply depots required.
liberation is at hand.
Additional supply.
Ready for dust.
Not enough energy. Not enough.
I can't build here.
Not enough energy. Additional supply depots required. Your forces are under attack.
This better be good. You gonna get been waiting on you. Bad news.
Mineral field depleted.
All hands to battle
Research
stations.
complete.
SCV ready. Got it. You want a piece
Come on, man. That should have been tanks.
SCV ready.
That was a big mess up. That might actually have cost me the map.
Yo. You want a piece of me, boy? Let's have a blast.
Not enough. Mineral field depleted.
Ready for dust off.
Big
Too
job.
easily, actually really easily cost me the
Add-on
map.
complete. Upgrade complete. Not enough.
Go, go.
So, fuck. Excuse my language. There.
SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
What's
There
going
we go.
on? This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go, go.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough. Research complete. Our SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Alright, I think that's game over.
Add-on complete.
Well done. GG, well played.
Get me out of this mess.
Well then. Say a whole nother world when I'm tired. He did a good job, and he defended my first attack, and that was pretty much the end of it. Bro, get diamond tonight. Easy quiz. What does LE stand for? I'm curious if you know. It stands for Ladder Edition, actually. My factory is late. I tend not to scan against Zerg, Stem, and Third. Alright, hey, Nakazi, those are great tips. I'm going to go ahead and look at those. If you don't know, I'm watching this live. Oh, Nakazi's a moderator. When did I do that? For those who haven't been following me, Nakazi is one of my coaches. My coach, actually. No, not one of. I have one coach. He got me, I want to say he got me in the Platinum. He went a long way. Gave me some build orders, things to follow, and I'm already into another match, so that monologue will have to wait. Alright, Arena. TVZ. This is another build, same build. Maybe this time I won't lose my...
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
things. Hellions. Right?
SCV ready.
Get this down. Let's have some manners. Good luck, have fun. Alright, here we go.
SCV
I'm
ready.
gonna actually go over here and see what he's up to. This is a rush map, and I'm not entirely comfortable with, so
Big job.
let's get this next guy out here. There we go.
Additional
Bam.
supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
Yep. SCV ready.
Otherwise, you can do a Reaper fast expand. Just take a look at what he's doing.
SCV ready.
He's already expanded, so that was a hatch first. He's not planning anything specific.
Ah, you scared me. SCV
Fuck him.
ready.
Excuse my language.
What's going on?
Save that money, save that money, save that money. Bam.
Not enough minerals.
I can't build here.
Not
Oh,
enough
that's right.
minerals.
He knows what I'm doing.
Huh?
I wonder what it does if I do this.
What's going on?
Right after.
Go ahead.
I'm sure people are screaming at me right now, like, what are you doing? This is so bad.
Be ready. In the rear with
Do that
the
first.
gear.
Let's just do that.
Want some? Bad news? Ah! You scared me! I can't build here.
I just feel like he saw what I was doing, so it doesn't matter.
Not enough minerals.
He thought I was rushing.
Not
He saw a
enough
rush.
minerals.
Now it's not happening. Now it's just a thing he's gonna prepare for, and I'm gonna out macro him. Mind games or, you know, no games.
Huh?
Insufficient. Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Sure thing. Move it.
Add-on.
SCV.
Not enough
Go,
minerals.
go, go. In the rear. Bad news.
Not enough.
Gangway. Coming.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Insufficient Vespine gas.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Insufficient
Thank you,
Vespine
thank you,
gas.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Not
There we go.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ah!
There you go.
What's
See what I'm
going
doing.
on?
Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not
This
enough
better be good.
minerals. Not enough.
Now let's
energy.
prepare for the onslaught,
Not
because it's
enough
coming.
minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready to roll. SCV ready. I can't build here. Who wants some? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
What's the chat saying? I
Not
can't even
enough
tell.
minerals.
Am I going nuts?
Not
Am I doing
enough
crazy
minerals.
things? I'm not spending.
SCV ready.
Not
Now,
enough
I didn't
minerals.
send him to build a
Not
supply
enough
depot.
minerals.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Ah, I was gonna say I didn't send him to build a
Not
supply
enough
depot,
minerals.
but I knew that was gonna happen, and it did happen, and I'm gonna fix it right now.
Piece of me, boy.
Additional supply depots required.
I
Not
need
enough
a.
energy.
I really wanted to use that for
Not enough minerals.
Ready
Scanning.
for dust off.
SCV ready.
Roach Warren.
Insufficient.
Who wants some?
Come on. There we go.
Not enough
Get
minerals.
myself out a.
Not enough.
I can't
Come on.
build here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough
I'm
minerals.
gonna get supply blocked. I know it.
SCV ready.
Not enough
This
minerals.
is the end of my supply right here.
Not
There we go.
enough minerals.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Additional
SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Huh? You're the boss.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. Been waiting.
Not enough energy.
Give us your best. Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. By the numbers, boys. This better be good. Been waiting on you. Armed and ready. Who won? You want a piece of me, boy?
Oh man.
SCV ready. Ah!
Liberation is at hand.
Upgrade complete.
Fuck that one
Want
up.
freedom? As you
This better be.
we read you.
Who wants some?
Not enough minerals.
By the numbers.
Oh man.
Not enough energy.
Huh? Yep. Gangway. Coming through. Big job. SCV ready.
Not enough.
So we can
energy.
expand to a third base without being contested, unless...
Standing by.
Ready for dust
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not
SCV
enough
ready.
minerals.
SCV ready. Yup. SCV ready. Yeah.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Alright, so I need to make sure my upgrades are on point.
Queued up.
Add
Armed and ready.
on. Add on.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV
We're returning fire.
Alright.
Initiating. As-use liberation is at hand.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
been waiting.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Not enough energy.
What's going on?
Mineral field depleted.
I can't build here. Right, big job.
Mineral additional supply
Go, go, go.
Alright, long shot here, if I don't pick this up.
Lay it up. This better.
Not enough energy.
I don't have it, so let's take a look.
Additional mineral field depleted. Add on. Not enough minerals.
By the number, been waiting on you.
We have you on screen.
Who wants some? SCV ready. Got no patience. Armed? You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough
Alright, let's get an
energy.
expansion
Research
going.
complete.
I had to hold this,
SCV
actually.
ready.
What?
I can't build here. Oh yeah. Who wants? By the SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
What's our What's that? SCV ready.
Alright,
Liberation is
Ready to roll out.
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. You want a piece of
Research complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I'm going. Armed and ready. What's that? Who wants some?
got freedom.
SCV ready.
Life flight's here.
This better be good.
Dropping off.
SCV.
Not enough minerals.
In the rear with the gear. You gonna get SCV ready. This better be good. Been waiting on you. It's about I'm in a world of hurt. By the numbers.
Got freedom.
You gonna give me or this better be good. Been
Attention.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough
Go, go,
energy.
go. By the number.
Not enough energy.
What's going on? We hear
Not enough
SCV ready.
minerals. Mineral field.
We're
depleted.
returning fire.
Gangway. Coming through.
Not
Ready
enough.
to raise some hell.
wait, I need to
Mineral
actually,
field
SCV ready.
that hurt, actually.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Add-on complete.
Let's have a blast. Sure thing. In the rear with the gear. I can't build here. Big job, huh? You want a piece? We could use some help here. Food up, ready to go.
Oh, there it is.
Base upgrade under attack.
Kaboom, baby. We could use some
Upgrade
help here.
complete. Our SCVs are under attack.
This better be good. Been waiting. What's our target?
Our SCVs are under attack.
Gangway, coming through. Can't wait. Kaboom, baby. What? Been waiting. You want a piece of me, boy?
Insufficient
Go,
rescue
go,
gas.
go! Pilot, you can
Not
take
enough
orders.
energy.
This better be good. Yes, sir. Gangway, coming.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? Huh?
The only way to win this is to.
Not enough minerals. Not
Go,
enough
go,
minerals.
go!
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
If anybody's
Not
watching the
enough
stream, I'll be
minerals.
curious to see what you're saying, but
Armed
there probably isn't things
Not
I need
enough
to know.
minerals.
Reporting for action.
Engine screaming.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
What's going on?
Wait, I had a third.
Not enough energy.
This better be good. Go, go, go! And ready. Ah! You scared?
Let's
Bad
fix
news.
this. And if he lets me, we'll push, but like any bit of aggression from him, I lose this game.
Huh? Yeah, yeah.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
We have you on screen.
Been waiting on you.
Not enough minerals.
Any bit of aggression, I lose this game. Pretty much
Our
it.
SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Alright, GG.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Oh man. Not aggressive enough. What are the comments? Thanks, Ice. I appreciate it. You are right on target. Alright, one more of these is what I owe you. We're gonna do this just fine. One win tonight, and I won't feel it's wasted. I mean, it won't be wasted with 3 losses. It happens. It's just super late in the night. 12:22 a.m. The absolute latest I think I've ever played one of these dailies. But you know, thanks for watching. We're getting this done. Found a game starting. It's a TV random, my favorite kind. Absolutely.
Not enough minerals.
Get our camera hotkeys and wish him good luck. And then find out what he is. That's the first key, right? The composition isn't too different,
SCV ready. Big job, huh?
but it is a little different.
Ready.
I'm gonna go ahead and play Reaper Fast Expand.
Big,
Ice, you know I like you.
fat, big job. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Big job, huh? SCV ready.
The one thing I forgot, that. Alright, so it looks like you're here and you're Zerg.
SCV
And you
ready.
went hatch first.
Huh? What's going on? Go ahead. SCV ready. Sure thing. SCV ready. Bad news. What's going on? Ah! You scared me.
And Kazi, you know, I haven't seen you here in a while. It's good to have you.
Bad.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. You gonna
Somehow I sent out a Marine. That wasn't what I was supposed to do. If anybody's watched my show, it's, that's actually supposed to be a Reaper.
yo?
That's why we call it Reaper Fast Expand. If you didn't know, you Reaper and you Fast Expand. Holy hell.
Been waiting on you.
Well, let's see what I can see with a fucking Marine. Excuse my language. That's not appropriate.
By the numbers, boy.
Roach Warren.
This
Okay,
better be good.
that's easy. I can handle that.
Gangway. Coming. SCV ready.
Alright, go home.
Outstanding.
Does he actually survive that? I don't know.
In the rear. Big job, huh? Who wants some? SCV ready.
No
Add-on
way.
Complete.
Survives that.
SCV ready.
Oh, that's L.
You want a piece of me, boy? Huh? SCV ready.
Upgrade complete. Not enough. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Armed and ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
No, I didn't win last game. Nikazi. It was actually really brutal.
SCV ready. Go, go, go! SCV ready. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Ah! You scared me. SCV ready.
Not enough
We're
minerals.
missing this. Come on, you
Insufficient.
got this. You got this. You
Not
got this.
enough minerals.
Bam.
Gangway. Coming through. SCV ready.
You canceled that motherfucker. Excuse my language. Alright,
Wait,
fine.
this better be good. Big job.
Not enough minerals.
This better be. Who wants
Liberation is at hand.
Go, go, go! In the rear. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not
Alright,
enough
let's push it.
minerals.
SCV ready. What's going on?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me,
Not
boy?
enough minerals.
SCV ready. Been waiting on it. Armed. By the numbers. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Reporting for action.
You gonna give me orders? In the rear.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Incoming.
Been waiting. By the SCV ready. Gangway. Coming through.
enough minerals.
Who wants some? I can't build here. Been waiting on you. By the numbers. Go, go, go! This better be good. Maybe this.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Alright, I'm on the run. I got him on the run.
Boy.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Big job. SCV ready. Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You armed and ready. Queued up, ready to go. Go, go, go. SCV ready. Gangway coming through.
Reporting for action.
Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
Who wants some? SCV ready. Go, go, go. This better be good. You gonna give me? We could use some help here. Go, go, go.
Not enough.
You want?
I think I owe that to the sighting of the change, right? So I see early roaches, and I go, I need to be defensive, and I scan again, and his roach ward is gone. Let's go ahead and switch that up to an aggressive attack. Getting that first base, I think, was the winning strategy there, and he just didn't have the army to push it. Even if he had pushed his muties into my base, I just put a couple missile turrets up, and that protects it. So, yeah, hi. Good win. 1-2 tonight. 2-1 yesterday. I seem to be back and forth. I'm just more or less at 50% right now. Good match late at the night. My latest game yet, and I think this just shows that consistency is key. Even if I'm going to play absolutely at the latest point in the day, I'm going to play, and I'm going to keep going. So thanks for watching. This has been Uncommon Starcraft Into the Forge, episode 116. Have a beautiful day. Go play some Starcraft. You guys are fantastic.